Let's check out my Ghostbusters toy collection, and I just dropped over $300 on a movie prop. Please leave a like if you like Ghostbusters while the intro plays. For the 1500 subscriber giveaway contest, I'll be giving away this, The Nice House on the Lake, issue number 1, CGC in a 9.8, another great series from JT4. All you have to do is be subscribed to my channel, like and comment in any of my videos for a chance to win. Good luck, everyone. Welcome back to Basement Collectibles, and if you're new here, my name is Jordan, and if you like toys, movies, comics, and arcades, please consider subscribing for more great content. I've been wanting to make this video for a long time now. I thought it'd be best to wait till after the Ghostbusters Afterlife movie came out, which was supposed to be out a year ago, and then finally came out in November. So finally got to see it with my kids. We had a great time. The kids really enjoyed it. I hope you guys really enjoyed the movie. Please let me know in the comments below what you thought. But let's go over a couple things about what I've just bought and also the Ghostbuster toys behind me. Finally, I can show you what I've had since day one. I ended up buying the Neutrona one over a year ago, and it has a nice little stand and it sits up top here. If the kids want to play with it, they're welcome to take it down and show their friends. Of course, it has all the lights and sounds that you'd want in a replica of a Ghostbusters Neutrona one. But what I just put my money on actually is for the Ghostbusters Plasma Series Spangler's Proton pack. So this Proton pack is made by Hasbro's HasLabs, and I'll leave a link in the description below, but this is crowdfunded. They needed a target of 7,000 and they reached that I think within a few days, but this crowdfunded backing ends on December 12th, so there's about 4 days while I'm making this video as we speak, and there's over 14,178 backers so far, and the last thing to be unlocked will be unlocked at 15,000 backers. So besides getting an awesome Proton pack, and the last time I had a Proton pack was the plastic one that was made by Kenner in the late 80s. They've unlocked a classic bundle, which includes, of course, the tubing that will be attached to the Neutrona one. So you can actually take this out where the battery pack is, and the tubing that comes from the Proton pack can be hooked up to your Neutrona one. That way, obviously, it will power the wand plus the Proton pack at the same time. So that's already unlocked. And they also says that it includes decals. So you can add decals to replicate the, of course, Ghostbusters 1 Proton pack instead of the Afterlife. For the second stretch goal that was unlocked, you get melted marshmallow that you can put on the Proton pack, and also the little Stay Puft mini characters that are all burnt in that. You can set them up, of course, on your Proton pack as well. And for the third stretch goal that was just unlocked recently, you get Egon Spangler's 16-page notebook featuring handwritten notes and personal anecdotes. This exclusive notebook is a must-have for any card-carrying Ghostbuster fan. And for the fourth and last unlockable stretch goal, it is a stand for your Proton pack. So this is what I'm most excited about. If I've already bought the Proton pack, I really want the stand. I either want to keep it in the corner or maybe I'll set it up on the playroom wall. But just really would like to have that stand, and that unlocks, of course, on the 15,000th backer. So if you are interested, again, it ends December 12th. If you're on the fence about it, there's already some nice, again, goals that were already unlocked. Especially I was really excited for the tubing, of course, to connect this one to the Proton pack. But I just thought I'd let everybody know, if you ever wanted a Proton pack, I'm not getting any incentives from telling you guys this, but again, if you really wanted a Proton pack, now's the time. So let's flip the camera around, and finally I can show you guys my original Ghostbuster action figures. Starting off with one of the best play sets of my childhood, the Firehouse, and of course the original 4 Ghostbusters that I have in my collection. I have a couple of or at least a few of the ghosts that I was able to find. We have Slimer with his Proton pack, and of course Janine, but it's too bad they didn't have Janine in the original set without having her fright feature, but definitely will take it. And over here we have the original Ecto 1, and in previous videos I've mentioned before that for this Ecto 1, I had to read about 30 small books when I was in grade 1, and my teacher would check off each book that I read, and when I finally reached 30, my parents took me out to buy this Ecto 1. In the back here you have the containment unit, where you could never really leave inside the Firehouse, but always had it outside to be able to capture these ghosts. and then put it up at the top here, of course, and then put it across, and it would drop into the containment unit. So really nice accessory with the, which or at least came with the Firehouse. So moving on up here, we have the original Slimer, and I still have at least 2 of his pieces. I think I still have the watermelon and the pizza for the accessories for Slimer. And then looking back here with the fire pole, I remember always used to having at least 2 Ghostbusters go down the fire pole. If you added any more, it always seemed to get caught up at the top right here with their arms. So I could get 2 to go down. And the up top for the roof, you have the grate here. So when you would put the pink slime that came with the Firehouse, it would ooze all the way down to the bottom. So that was fun to play with and add certain characters down at the bottom near the Ecto 1. But the pink slime was definitely the best out of the ectoplasm slime. There was the purple that went with the bigger ghost that you could buy. But I remember my mom kept on saying, if you put it on the carpet and it gets stuck in the carpet, you're gonna lose it. And unfortunately, I must have missed some, and I lost my pink slime. But I really wish I kept at least the purple slime, or at least a container, because it seems like the container alone goes for over $100 on eBay. So I'm still trying to find an ectoplasm container to add to my collection, either just to leave on top or at least on the side of the Firehouse. And starting off with the real monsters collection from the Ghostbusters, we have Dracula, the Mummy, somehow the Postman got on that shelf. We have the Zombie, Quasimodo, and of course the Wolfman. On the second shelf, we have H2 Ghost, and there was 2 ghosts in one, and it was great. I always remember putting these in the bathtub with me. We have Granny Gross in the back that looked like everybody's Nana or Grandma, and of course Squisher. And there's also Terror Trash, so it looks like a trash man turned into Terror Trash. And we have Frankenstein's monster in the back. I have Mini Shooter here that comes with 2 ghosts that it shoots out of its mouth. I was able to find a 3rd ghost that looks more green, but was probably actually blue at one point in time. And then we have here the Bug-Eyed Ghost that actually made it onto the newest Ghostbusters movie, Afterlife. In the back, we have Stay Puft Marshmallow Man. I actually didn't own one growing up, surprisingly. I always had a friend bring his over. We have Fearsome Flush, which when I run out of room, I'll put Fearsome Flush into the Firehouse. And then here we have Tombstone Tackle and Ex-Cop. In the far back again, we have Hard Hat Horror, Sludge Bucket, and Bad to the Bone, where you put either a Ghostbuster figure or something small to go inside of them. I have Pull Speed Ahead, but unfortunately he's missing his cord. And I also have here Brain Blaster Ghost, where you move the head back and forth and the pieces of brain start falling out. In the far back, I have Highway Hunter that starts off as a beetle and then pops up as an insect. And in the back here, the Ecto 2, that every time I look for the extra propeller, everyone seems to be only selling with 0 or at least 1, and it's really hard to find one that's complete without paying obviously a good dollar for it. Here's the Ghost Sweeper, and I have Slimer, aka the Green Ghost, and this is actually the Gooper Ghost collection. This Slimer is supposed to have a piece of plastic attached to his back where you could fill that piece of plastic with slime and push it through out his mouth. Here are the mini traps, and I always used to try to set them up so my friends would come into the room, they would step on them. This is the Ecto 500, missing both tubes coming out of the front. And here is Air Sickness Ghost. And last but not least, we have Egon riding the Ecto 3, trying to trap his ghost. And just to pan back here to show all 3 shelves. Again, a great toy line. I just really wish that there was more toys that were in the TV show and the movies, but can't complain. And I'm definitely trying to collect them all for my kids' playroom. And my kids had a lot of fun with these ghosts, but we finally retired them, put them on the shelves, because now they're more into Barbies. So just to show you guys what I have up top, I have my Neutrino one sitting up here on its stand, and also the Ecto one. I wish this was the original package, but this is just the retro version of the Ecto one, but I really enjoy the artwork and it fit perfectly up there. So I'm still looking to complete my ghost set for my collection. I'm still looking for Nasty Neck, Terror Tongue, Terrible Teeth, Banshee, which I did own growing up, but I could not find it in my parents' house, Mini Goopers, Wicked Wheelie, and if I can find it for a decent price, the Ecto Bomber. So I don't own any original on-card Ghostbuster figures, but I think Hasbro did a really good job recently of just bringing back the nostalgia, replicating, about 98% of what they look like in their original packages. To me anyways, to have these on the wall brings back great memories. So I'll keep on buying these, of course, just like the Masters of the Universe Origins, but I'll definitely keep on buying them if Hasbro keeps on making them. Just like every 80s toy, the last wave always seems to be the most expensive and the most rare, of course, because I guess everybody's given up. All the parents have bought enough Ghostbusters, enough He-Man for their kids. So the last wave of Ghostbusters is the Ecto Glow Ghostbusters, which you can take off their glow mask and it just shows their normal face and their whole body is glow in the dark. The ghost is glow in the dark, and even their Proton pack and Neutrino one is glow in the dark as well. Some of these on-card figures are fetching more than $1,000, and just to buy one out of its package and a little beat up, you're still looking to pay for at least $400 to $600 per figure. So what do you think of my Ghostbuster collection? Do you own any of these in your collection? Have you started buying them recently, or do you own the ones that you had when you were a kid? Please let me know in the comments below. And also, do you have any of the Ghostbusters that I don't have in my collection? If you do, my email's in the description, and let's talk. So that's it for this video. I really appreciate you watching till the end. And if you're new here, if you can possibly like, comment, and subscribe on your way out. And welcome to all the new subscribers to the channel. And I'll see everybody on the next one. Take care.